Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Tarot Collective. I am RoboMonk. Today we are seeing if you are feeling lonely, the universe is sending you someone special. All right? You deserve it. You and I both know you deserve it. So let's see a little bit more about that person, maybe how they're coming into your life, what's actually going on in that situation. We have the tarot spread on the left, which is the Rider-Waite. I'm going to take a look at what Spirit has to tell us there. I also did some spirit channeling on the situation, what maybe the person is going through right now, and what's actually happening with them, and how they're going to enter into your life. Then we have some little goodies at the end as well to kind of cap off this experience. So let's get started. And I'm excited to see who's actually coming into your life, collective. Let's get started. All right. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Personal beliefs, freedom, challenging the status quo and unconventional approaches, rebellion against tradition. This could be a Taurus energy. All right. A Taurus energy coming in to your life. Taurus energy is stable, traditional, and value-based, but this is in reverse. So this could be a rebellious Taurus, right? This could be someone that is a rebel in and of themselves. I personally love rebels. I love the fact that they challenge and force us to look at different ways about living, right? A lot of times, the way society lives can be questionable, and it's not for the best, like the higher good. And the fact that this person is challenging that, I think is really cool. So this person could be all about challenging the hierarchy and making the world a better place that way. And I know some of you in this collective and who this message is for, all right, is going to be a rebel themselves. Yeah, a rebel themselves. So you could have this very much in common, all right? Let's see what else is going on. The Ace of Wands. All right. So inspiration, creative spark, new initiative, and fresh energy, pure potential. The fire element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. And then it also represents passion and action. Yeah. So the fact that this person is or could be creative. All right. For some of you out there, this person could be a very creative person coming into your life as well. A creative rebel. All right. That's awesome. So brings pure creative potential and the spark of new inspiration. So if this person is coming into your life, I think they're going to really change some of your different perspectives on the world. And you're going to change their perspectives on the world too. And you guys are going to be this amazing duo, this amazing couple that might take on those different parts of society that just are really crappy and making them better, right? Together. That's so cool. You could even do like different art projects together, or you may respect one another's arts, even if it's slightly different, and you can vibe off of that. To have another creative energy in the house is really cool. And to actually say, you know, I'm coming up with this project. I wanted to show you. I wanted to share with you my thoughts. And they love and respect that. That's amazing, right? Because I know some of you out there are very, very creative people, aren't you? Yes, you're awesome creative artists. And the fact that you have this vision, you have this imagination is amazing. And it's spirit given, it's spirit led. And the fact that you are chasing that and are such, have that gift is absolutely wonderful. So that's awesome. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Now this is negative self-talk, releasing pain, optimism and forgiveness, healing from heartbreak. Yeah, I think this person is and has healed from heartbreak. I got a lot of that in the spirit channeling, which you'll actually see here in a minute. That this person has had past heartbreak. And I know for the message, the person with this message that is for is going to be healing from heartbreak themselves, right? So with this healing the heartbreak, it's more of that experienced and learned things that they don't want, right? They don't want this. They don't want that in a relationship. And they're coming more and more into focus of who you are, how wonderful you are, how amazing you would be in their life. And they've tried this, they've tried that. That wasn't you. This is coming into focus of, okay, I'm healing from that past wound. And now I'm coming into focus of what I really want, right? Manifesting you into their life. It's a Saturn in Libra. So it's something all about justice seeking and bringing lessons learned through heartbreak and emotional pain. Yes, the fact that they have this, like right here next to the Hierophant reversed, I think they're justice seekers. And they want justice for the pain that they have felt, right, in the past. But they want justice in the form of a healthy, honest, open relationship with you, right? They also want to be physical with you. They want to show you that passion that you love and earned, right? They want to show you that intimacy that is so amazing that it's going to take you to that next level, right? That fact that all of three of these cards are lined up is really, really good because they are that rebellious nature. It's going to keep you interested. They have that physical passion, all right? And they are really good at learning from their past experiences in love, right? The Queen of Swords, independent, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and direct communication. This person is also really good at communicating. That would be a nice change, wouldn't it? Yeah? So for some of you out there, for who this message is for, is this person is awesome at communicating. This person has an amazing sense of justice and what's right and what's wrong. Right? I'm still getting, yes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius nature here. So they're very fair natured, right? They know what is right in this world, even if it's not written down in the law of society or this 3D earth plane. They know what is right with this world, and they know spiritually what is right, and they know what is right in love. They know how to love, respect you, and show you in all the wonderful ways that you want through that creativity over here in the Ace of Wands, right? So the fact that they have clear communication, and I know you're a good communicator, you guys are going to finally be on the same page. Yeah? Same page in love. And that is an amazing place to be, collective. That is awesome. Queen of Cups reversed. Self-compassion, inner feelings, self-care, and emotional security. Sometimes emotional insecurity, all right? So it really depends. This is water of water. This is a lot of emotion going on for them. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, yeah? So this could be you or this could be them, but it's going to be a person that really takes in those emotions, right? Things that are happening around them, they're taking them in and actually saying, okay, how do I feel about this? Now, with this, they may have had emotional insecurity in the past, or you have had emotional insecurity in the past. Meeting this person is going to have those and start those building blocks of emotional security, right? So the fact that this Queen of Cups is in reverse, this person is still learning how to have that emotional security. I don't think they've had a partner where they could actually do that, but you are that partner, right? That can actually show them that emotional security. And vice versa, right? The fact that you guys can build upon each other and show that emotional security towards each other and have that safe haven together that you so deserve? I mean, right? The fact that spirit is coming in and saying, yes, you deserve this. You absolutely deserve this. And the fact that these lessons have been learned and are healing or have healed is wonderful because they're starting to get ready for you. The King of Cups in reverse, self-compassion, again, moodiness, emotional manipulation, volatility, emotional coldness. Now, this is something that is fire of water, combines creative leadership with emotional depth, bringing emotional balance and wise diplomatic counsel. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, I feel like this person has had different troubles in the past, and I think their past lovers have triggered them, right? To have that moodiness, to have that emotional manipulation put upon them. And that's why they have that emotional insecurity right now, because they've really been played before, right? But they're healing from that. And the fact that this is so close to the reverse of the Three of Swords, they're healing from that. And they have healed from that. So all of this is in their subconscious. And all of this is what they are really aware of. They want that passion. They want to be that rebel in that justice cause in love. They want that clear communication. And this down here is something that they're healed from or are healing from. And you are going to be able to help them bring in that emotional security. Or this could be you, right? They're bringing in that emotional security for you. All right. So that's awesome too. The fact that you are creative, you do have great communication, the fact that you are in touch with your emotions, the fact that you analyze your emotions, you are one to say, okay, what does this truly mean for me? Is going to help this relationship so much because it's just going to be absolutely amazing that way. Yeah, all right. So this is under the Three of Swords reversed as well. Betrayal, deception, getting away, and stealth, cunning strategy. This person has been hurt a lot, or you have been hurt a lot. All right. And I feel like there's so much energy in this, in the subconscious of going into this next relationship, that they don't want that anymore. They don't want that. They want the emotional security. They're rebelling against that emotional insecurity, right? Feeling tense, feeling anxiety when you're around a person, that emotional manipulation that maybe you've had in your past that you just never deserved. The fact is they're rebelling against that, right? They want to have and are ready to have that emotional passion with you. They just are trying to find you right now, right? And spirit is guiding them towards you. The moon, illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and intuition. Hidden truths and deception. This is Pisces. We have a lot of water here, a lot of water. So this person is also spiritual oriented. I got a lot of that in the spirit channeling as well. So the fact is that you guys are both going to have that in common, that spirituality, that spirit connection, and that emotional connection. I really do feel like they feel just as much as you feel. Yeah. But together, you're going to create that emotional security and have that wonderful communication that it takes to actually have that healthy relationship, to be whole with one another. And this moon right here just really makes it so evident that you're being a whole together. And with that, this illusion, fear, it all channels back, right? I think in their past, the fact that it's right under the Queen of Swords with that truth-telling, communication, awesome clarity, right? They have had in their past where people have lied to them, or maybe you have too, right? People have lied to you or this person, and it's really kind of crumbled that expectation or even belief that there could be someone that is healthy, that is whole, that is going to add to your life out there. Spirit is coming in and saying that this person is there for you right now. Right now. All right? They are working through some of this, and you may be working through some of that together with this clear communication. Even if it's yourself that has gone through that, they're going to help you get through that too. All right? They're going to be patient. They're going to be kind. They're going to be clearly communicating to you. And the fact is, it's going to be wonderful because you're a wonderful person and you deserve that. All right. Let's go over the spirit channeling, because this is what I channeled beforehand with some artwork that I created and gathered. And this is all about this relationship, and it really does truly resonate. Okay? It really does truly resonate. I always love when these two come together. The fact is that this person is really truly working on their shadow work, all of that below, and their light work, all of that above. So they know that they're healing, right? Or maybe you yourself know that you're healing from all of that subconsciousness, because that is a lot to deal with, all right? I understand that. But just know that it's going to get better. It's going to get better. The fact that you yourself or they themselves are healing from it, it's going to get better. And Spirit is leading you to each other. And that's beautiful, right? So they are looking at their shadow selves and they are looking at their light selves, right? What actions they can take and what emotions and subconscious healing they can do, and getting prepared. This was awesome. And this makes so much sense right now, because whenever I doubt putting in something that grabs me, right? I always just put it in. I never know how it's going to relate to this, but this one, I got a Valkyrie. And a Valkyrie in Norse mythology were maidens that would fly down and pick up the warriors that had died in the battle, right? They had died in the battle and they were taking them to Valhalla. I think for both of you, either this person or you yourself are going to be that Valkyrie in this relationship. If you have experienced this type of bottom row here, they're going to be the Valkyrie for you. If they've experienced that, you're going to be the Valkyrie for them. Because they died in battle, basically, right? They got pierced through the heart and they are healing from that. And they will see you, or you will see them, as this completely different divine being. They won't believe you exist. They'll think you're something other than this world. And the light that you are emanating would make them think that. Because I think your aura is going to change in their presence. Your aura is going to shift. Their aura is going to shift. And you're going to shine brightly together, just like that divine being of the Valkyrie. And you're going to take each other to that heavenly spot. And that goes right into something else that I channeled, and I'll get there, but I'll make that connection again here. This one, they're laying down the tiles. They're laying down the tiles of the pathway to you. Look at all this water, right? This water. They are self-reflecting, right? They are having that self-care moment. They are saying, wow, or maybe yourself are saying, wow, I just went through so much, right? I am healing from that. I am getting ready because I know what I want now. I know that I want this passion. I know that I want this respect. I know that I want this person that stands for justice and love. Justice and love. To be equal, right? To be equal with one another and to be respectful of one another and to love each other for who you are. That's awesome, right? That is awesome. And they're laying down those tiles. So they're laying down those emotional tracks and repairing themselves and repairing the past to be ready for you. Or maybe you're being ready for them, right? Depending on who actually went through that experience. I got the eagle looking at the heavens, looking at the stars. The eagle flies higher than any other bird, and it always has the bird's eye view, the big picture, something that we all like from time to time. And this, I think, represents both of you. You are both majestic. You are both strong. You are both focused on what you want now. You are both looking at the same stars at the night. And you are both wondering where each other is. And Spirit is coming in and saying, I am leading you to each other. And with this, you get that big perspective, right? That big perspective of saying, yes, I have been hurt, or they have been hurt in the past. They are healing from it. And there's something new. There's something beautiful. There's something next. And it's with me. And it's going to be amazing, right? It's going to be amazing. They deserve it and you deserve it. Here, I got these different illusions. These different illusions, just like the moon. They're all unhappy. They all look very bored or sad. They're all wilted. Just like the moon, these lies, these fears, these anxieties, when you meet this person, are going to all melt away. All melt away. Because this person is coming to you with truth, strength, and honesty. And you are coming to them with your truthfulness, your honesty, and your amazingness, right? And that match is going to be so absolutely incredible. Divine led. Like a binary star. Binary stars are a celestial happening where they actually rotate around each other. And I love that fact. I heard binary star and you're rotating around in the same circle, right? And you're feeding off of each other. You're actually feeding off of each other and creating something new. And with that binary star momentum, there's going to be something that actually catches your eye or catches their eye, and it's going to lead you to one another. And that's exactly just like the trails, the star trails here, the dust trails, they actually start to interact with one another and they become something entirely different. And that's exactly what I got with these last two here. So this one here, I got this, you're carrying so much, or they are carrying so much, that they're leaving a breadcrumb trail, like a little trail of different things and signs and symbols for you to follow, or they're following you, right? They could be looking for you online. They could be looking for you here in this 3D earth plane, or they could be looking for you in the 5D. All of these different things are different valid ways to find you through spirit, right? They sense you. They sense your presence. They sense your aura. They're attracted to your light that you shine so brightly. And the fact is, either you or them are carrying so much, and boy, oh boy, with that bottom row there, yeah, I would say they were, or you are, carrying a lot. And Spirit is saying it's time to let go of that. It's time to let go. Because once you do let go, you're sending off signs and signals that you're actually ready, just like that reversed 3 of hearts here. You're actually ready for them to be into your life, to be your binary star. And I skipped over this one, but this one was so beautiful too. And this one really, really does go well with the rest as well, because I pictured the two of you with one wing. Each has a wing. And when you go with one wing, you fly in a circle. Just a circle. A one-winged bird has one circle, right? But with two, and you hold each other tight, just like those binary stars, you start to fly, you start to soar, you start to be like that eagle here, flying highest to the stars above. It's so beautiful, collective. It's so beautiful. And this is coming your way. Wow. Powerful. All right, my Valkyries. Let's see what else is down here. We have the angel number for guidance, 1515. Two of my favorite numbers. Personal freedom and new experiences. Embrace independence and trust your ability to create positive change. That Ace of Wands over here, right? That positive, creative, new initiative, right? So, Spirit is saying, if you're feeling that spark, chase it. Because this is the moment, right? This is the moment. Current moon phase, last quarter, October 14th, 2025. If you are seeing this in a different time, just know that this is the energy for this reading. Release and forgiveness. The energy supports letting go of grudges, limiting beliefs, and outdated patterns. Letting go, all that big stuff that you or that person is carrying, let it go. This is a powerful time for forgiveness of self and others, breaking bad habits, and clearing space for new opportunities. All right? Awesome. We have the Triskelion, ancient Celtic, a three-armed spiral representing motion, progress, and eternal cycles. Symbolizes the triple aspects of existence, land, sea, and sky, past, present, future, and maiden mother crone in Celtic tradition. So with this, just know that the cycles are changing, right? The wheel is turning in your favor. Our spirit animal guide for today is the bee. It's community service and abundance. The bee works tirelessly for the good of the hive, creating sweet abundance. Serve the greater good and trust in collective effort. Bee medicine brings understanding that individual effort creates collective abundance. Yes. So the fact is that you and your person are actually working on all of this together. So the fact that you're working on it together, along with spirit, that is a community that is going to make this connection happen. Yes, it's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. And we have the Cosmic Zodiac Dice, Cardinal Trinity, Capricorn, Capricorn, Aries. Any of those your signs? 3 initiators unite. This is a time for new beginnings, bold initiatives, and leadership. Ace of Wands, yes? You have the power to start movements and pioneer new territory, Hierophant in reverse. Your role is to initiate, inspire, and lead others forward. The universe has given you cardinal energy. Use it to break new ground. Cardinal energy is that massive movement in one direction, right? Massive movement in one direction. So breaking new ground, laying down those tiles, right? Making that path towards that other person. Absolutely. Amazonite, courage, communication, and soothing. The stone of courage and truth. No lies, honesty, right? No illusion, truth. Seeing the world as it is. Amazonite empowers you to speak and live your truth while soothing worry and fear. Yes, that Queen in reverse and also the Hierophant in reverse. This turquoise green crystal activates the throat and heart chakras, facilitating compassionate communication, Queen of Swords, from the heart. Use Amazonite for speaking your truth, reducing anxiety, finding courage, and filtering energies. I love that. So when you're channeling this person, right? They may need this or you may need this. And when you're channeling this person and you're talking to spirit about this person, grab some Amazonite and put it around you, like put it in your fist or anything, have it surround you. When you're channeling this person, this is going to get clear communication to them and to spirit with this theme in mind. All right? Collective, I hope you found this awesome, and I'm really excited for you. I'm super excited for you. This sounds like an amazing connection. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate all of you and the time we get to spend together. Take care, and I'll see you next time.